Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
They win the final game 5-2 to remain the baseball champions of the world. The Yankees, with this 9-0 crusher, have won their 17th World Series. The Yankees again are world champions. The Yankees win their 21st World Series.
The Yankees are champions of baseball.
Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
The Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.
Welcome back, Yankee fan. This is the Chase for 28 podcast, episode 110. My name is Chris. I am joined, of course, by the Podcast Padre, and we have two additional guests on today's show. Before we introduce the guests, what's going on, Pop?
This is a surprise to me. This is like the Boone family. The Boone family was 3 generations.
Yeah. Yes. So that kind of spoils it. We want to welcome my children, the Padres' grandsons, to the podcast. Happy Friday night, and let's go Yankees to Miles. It's an audio podcast. You have to say something.
Say hello. Get closer to the mic.
Hello.
And we are joined by my younger son, Colton.
Me. Yes. Hello.
Yes.
How come they don't have names?
We do.
No.
My name is Miles. His is Colton.
No, your father knows what
Oh, what do you mean?
Pod Thing 1 and Pod Thing 2.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds better.
All right. This is, again, episode 110 of the podcast. And we've got the boys on here because we went to a Yankee game this week. We saw the Yankees and the Washington Nationals. We will certainly talk about that. We got a voicemail that we're going to share later in the episode, which this is a big deal.
Right. This is a first.
This is the first voicemail we've gotten in 110 episodes. So we look forward to doing that. We got the trivia. I got some text messages from Alex, and we're going to talk about the Yankees. But first, Padre.
Yes.
Yankee trivia.
The question was, on the famous Derek Jeter flip play in the playoffs, who was the right fielder that threw the ball that Jeter had to cut off?
Now, first, we're going to go to the text messages.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Where is it? All right. From Alex, because I mentioned about him pulling over and responding to this. He goes, who needs to pull over to send a text? What is this, 1995? He says, I think the answer is Paul O'Neill, just going on vibes. Here's the logic. It was either 2000 or 2001, and he was still playing. Why wouldn't it be Paul O'Neill? Well, Alex, the reason it wouldn't be is because it wasn't.
That's right. It wasn't then. But he puts a lot of logic and thought into his answers. He just fly by the seat of his pants.
Yeah.
Yes. He doesn't fly by the seat of his pants.
Keep talking.
What's the answer to the question?
What was? That's right. You got it.
No, I didn't get it.
No, well, we talked after the episode. It wasn't your first guess. You did not get it.
Right. I was in the same vein as Alex, and I said, oh, it had to be Paul O'Neill.
The answer is Shane Spencer.
Who was
Shane
that?
Spencer. Shane Spencer was playing right field during this game where Derek Jeter made this unbelievable play where he was not where he would be as the shortstop on the field, and he made this little flip to Jorge Posada, the catcher, and it was a big playoff game, and they got the out. Big play. I'll show you guys on YouTube.
Thank God for YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, so onward and upward. Oh, nothing from the Cuisini?
Onward and upward. Did we get it? No, we didn't get an email from him.
We didn't get a Cuisini thing. Cuisini's
Nothing
running hot and
from
cold.
the Cuisini. Yes. All right. So current state of the Yankees before we get into my trip to the ballpark with the children. All right. Currently, the Yankees are 74-60. They are back in third place in the American League East. They are 4 games out of first place, and they are behind Boston and Toronto. Toronto's in first, Boston's in second. The Yankees currently hold the second wild card position. As we sit here on Friday, August 29th, the Yankees are playing the Chicago White Sox in a 4-game series. They won the first game yesterday easily, and I don't have it in front of me. What are they doing right now?
They are winning 1-0.
Yes, I did see Grisham scored on a double play that Rice hit into.
Yeah, I think the reason he scored was the Chicago pitcher walked the bases loaded. They did it without a hit.
Yes, always great to score a run without hitting the baseball.
That's great. Judging my experience.
Yes. What else? The Yankees went 1-2 against the Red Sox. So
1-3.
Not 1-2. Sorry, they went 1-3 against Boston. So that was ugly. And they went on to sweep the Nationals. What else could cure that but playing Washington? And they have won a game against Chicago. So they're in this stretch of games where they need to win games.
If you don't look at the specifics about where the wins came from and where the losses went, they've won 10 out of their last 13 games. They had a 5-game winning streak.
I mean,
they got a 5-game winning streak. It's just those 3 losses.
Yeah, they don't sit pretty.
They don't sit pretty. We were looking for at least a split in that 4-game series against the Red Sox, but wasn't meant to be.
No, they seem to beat themselves.
Yeah, they had the ugly game.
And since we recorded, go ahead.
No, they had that ugly game we talked about last week, Thursday night game, where they committed the 3 errors in the 1 inning. Then Fried gave up nothing, and they lost 1-0. Warren stunk out the place, and
he hasn't
won
been
on
pitching
Sunday.
great at all.
No, Warren is not been consistent at all.
And Fried's not having a great second half.
Well, his past 2 games, he pitched the shutout to the Red Sox when he was in there on Friday. A Wednesday game where you always worry because the Yankees won the first 2 games against the Nationals, and you always worry about that 3rd game, the letdown. But they they turned it on. He had a no-hitter, I think, for 6 innings. They were playing batting practice again.
Yeah,
they tied the major league record for home runs in a certain number of games. I don't read specific. They tied a major league. I don't read 3 games. I don't know. Don't listen to me, folks.
Records like that are frivolous. Who cares how many home runs they hit? All we
I'm
care about
mentioning
here
it.
is do that.
You don't like me mentioning
I'm not
these
slighting
things?
you.
Watch out. I'm going to argue
I'm
with
just
my
Stop
saying.
yelling.
Yeah, wait. Where's my bat? I think Miles is asleep.
I'm just saying.
Miles, are you sleeping with your eyes open? I can't hear you.
What?
Move the mic closer.
What?
That's better.
Well, he was muted because he was sniffling. I was trying to cut that out. Editing on the fly. All right, so let's turn our attention to our pint-sized podcasters here. We went to the game on Monday against the Nationals. It was to celebrate Colton, who recently turned 10 years old. Congratulations. You made it 10 years. We'll let you keep going.
Yay.
And one of his gifts was to go to a Yankee game. So that was me, Colton, and Miles going to see the Nationals. So, Colton, from your perspective, why don't you start to recap that whole experience, how it started, what we did, and some of the things you enjoyed at the ballpark in the Bronx. Take it away, Colton.
On the beginning of the way there was really nothing happening. When we got there, long lines. Really long lines.
And why was the line so long? What were people waiting to get?
Hats.
Do you remember what kind of hat? What made the hat on Monday so special? What were people excited for?
I don't remember, but I know it was something important.
It was important, yes.
And people were selling, and people were running around with money in their hands trying to buy it off of people.
Yes, people tried to buy our hats. We said no. And why did we say no, Miles?
Wait a minute. Miles said no?
He's been wearing this hat all week. He looks good in it.
I only wore it once.
Now, real quick, hold on, just to rewind. This was the Hamilton Yankees hat, the Broadway play. So it's a navy blue hat, gold interlocking NY, and on the left side of the hat is the Hamilton logo, which is like the Lin-Manuel Miranda silhouette on top of the star.
You said it right this week. I'm proud of you.
I did say it right. Yes, I've been practicing all week to say Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Wait, say it again without twisting your tongue.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You sound like a robot.
I have a question for Miles. How much were you offered for your hat?
Well, I was offered between $10 and $30 from multiple and
what did I say? We said no. What did I tell you? Why did we say no in that moment?
because they were going to sell them for a lot more money. It's true because we looked.
Where did we look?
eBay.
They were selling for like 100.
Yeah.
So you haven't sold it on eBay?
It's a really nice snapback hat, adjustable.
Wait a minute.
Also, you want to know something funny? When I was on my way to go somewhere, I forget where, someone was going to buy it for $100, and I'm like, money, hat.
I was going to say, you said Miles has been wearing his hat. Colton, do you know where your hat is?
On the hanger.
Oh, on the hanger. Chris, do you know where your hat is?
On Mommy's head now.
Yeah, I gave it to Mommy. Because in order for me to wear it, it needed to be on the last snap of the snap, and that's just stupid if you look at it from
That's
the
what
back.
happens when you got a big head.
Yeah.
Pop, you have almost the same head as him.
I know.
Pop's head is bigger than mine.
It runs in the family.
Really?
Yours is growing. We water it.
Hey, with shower water? That's
All right.
Go ahead.
Back to the ballpark, Colton. When we got into the ballpark, so we went through the line, we got our hats. What was the first thing we went to see inside the stadium?
the museum with all the important stuff.
What were some of the things you enjoyed in the museum and that you saw? What do you remember?
Babe Ruth's jersey, a lot of
Bambino?
baseballs, hats, a baseball bat. I don't know what that signal is. Rings.
Yeah, you saw all the championship rings. We saw the trophies.
Trophies.
There's no pocket watch.
We saw
the original 1923 championship pocket watch.
lockers.
Reggie
Do
Bar.
you remember whose locker we saw?
No, because you did not tell me.
I did tell you.
I have bad memory then.
Miles, do you remember whose locker we saw? That's right.
Thurman Munson.
And you said the Reggie bar?
Who's that?
Corrected.
Yes, you're correct. It was the Reggie bar.
Would you like a quick score update?
Yes.
Sure.
Grisham hit a grand slam.
What?
You know what that means.
Hit it.
Un salami.
Play it again, please.
Un salami.
Yay.
5-0.
Un salami.
Thank you, Ricky.
Okay.
All right. Miles, where did we go after we were in the Yankee Museum?
Memorial Monument.
And we saw all the tombstones? I mean,
What do you mean?
Did they call them tombstones?
no.
No.
What do we see in Monument Park?
All the retired numbers, the monument.
Did any of the monuments stand out to you that you remembered, that you remember seeing?
Now, which
3
one stand that out to you?
Which one standed out to me?
and pop up. Wait, no, he wasn't there.
Well, Bob Shepard stood out to you. You thought that I would grow up to Mel Allen.
Yes.
I'm probably the young Aaron Judge, judging by the way that I hit a baseball and a wiffle ball and a tennis ball with a wiffle ball bat.
Yes. And how did Bob do it?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit of a different podcast tonight, Pop.
Yes.
Because we're here.
Hope our
And we're
viewership
different.
doesn't suffer.
Nah, it's okay. Well, good thing people can't see us.
Say what?
Huh?
You didn't tell them you post stuff on Instagram?
That'll be fine.
No, I know he posts stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, if you're not following us on Instagram, we are at Chase428pod on Instagram. Give us a follow. We put
Okay.
up reels from the episode. All right, so we saw the game. What are some things we saw in the game on Monday night?
A home run from Ben Rice, I think. I think it was Ben Rice and Jazz Chisholm who hit a home run. Because, I mean, it was 10-5.
No, it was Jazz Chisholm.
I think Ben Rice also hit one.
Everybody and
any
their
of us
brothers hitting
watching
home runs.
Well, it was a fun game. The Yankees, obviously, they are going into the ninth inning, winning 10-0.
And then they try to come back by scoring 5, but that didn't really help.
Yeah, they hit a grand slam in the top of the ninth inning, the Washington Nationals, they did. Thanks, Mark Leiter Jr. Jason Dominguez hit a home run. There were a lot of 10s. The Yankees scored 10 runs. Dominguez hit his 10th home run of the year. It was to celebrate Colton's 10th birthday. So it was a good time.
Good time. Memories.
Memories. We tailgated outside in the parking garage.
Was it on August 25th?
It was on August 25th, yes.
10 days left of summer.
Ready? And what's 2 times 5?
10.
10.
Wow, I thought it was 80. Hey, that's mean. Miles, did you laugh? It sounded like you were whispering, like,
Okay.
go closer,
Right.
Miles.
The boys were dancing at the game. That was fun.
Yeah. And then we had some minor issues involving a wave.
Oh, yeah. God, what did we learn?
Well, Colton learned the hard way.
I like to do the wave. It's fun. You should just participate in it. It's fun.
No.
Yes.
You do the wave at Met games, not Yankee Stadium.
I don't care. I do what I want. I'm a free man. This is a free country.
We held his arms down.
They tried to do a wave at the Rutgers game. I said,
Well, no, so you can do the wave at the Rutgers game. That's fine. You don't do the wave at Yankee games.
Too bad I did it twice.
No, we held his arms.
tackled you.
We tackled him.
I did it with my feet. Does that count?
Nobody could see it.
Oh, well.
I still don't understand.
They did the YMCA.
Okay.
I did the YMCA.
Did they do Cotton Eye Joe?
No.
No Cotton Eye Joe. I was able to follow the baseball under the hat. I got it right. They both got it wrong.
Daddy, tell Pop-Up about what happened with all the event stuff.
All the event. What do you mean? You tell it then. I don't know what you're talking about.
So we got on a big screen.
Yes, we did a thing on the phone where it was like video on my phone, and the Yankees have this back end thing where you go to this website, you scan the QR code, and then they're pulling people up and you're using your phone as the camera. So Colton and I, video wise, made it up onto the big screen.
Miles tried,
Screen
but
time.
he didn't make it.
Miles' screen time was disabling him, so he couldn't do it.
I mean, he got up there for Miles tried for 30 seconds and ran
I
out
didn't
of time.
get up there at all with Eddie.
Well, that's because
faces.
So what, you had the camera
Well, yeah,
turned
that's
on yourselves and you sent it up to the screen?
Well, it was live with us. So as you're doing it, you're looking at your phone, doing whatever you want into the camera, and then they might pull it up because you're through their system.
So the answer is yes. The camera was on you and you went onto the big screen. There you go. See, that's the question I had.
Yes.
I don't think that was the one that you particularly asked in favoritively.
Oh, go sit on it.
I just said a lot of words I don't understand. I said a lot of words I don't understand. I'm a weird guy.
We got any other Yankee news?
I don't know.
We would be remiss because last week we didn't talk about Cam Schlittler and his almost perfect game.
Yes, what was that, 7 innings the week before?
Yes. And we got to see him pitch again on Monday night.
The kid's showing something.
He was impressive on Monday as well. Yes. Kind of makes you wonder, why don't they bring up other really good prospects?
Well, with him doing well and heels, I think Mr. Warren better wake up. Mr. Warren be going to the bullpen or he going to be off the roster for playoff time.
I don't think Will Warren would be in line to pitch in the playoffs anyway.
No, they wouldn't count him in as a starter.
I think Cam...
Oh, Yarbrough is supposed to be coming back now, too. But they're even talking about him as just being a second lefty out of the bullpen.
But, I mean, if you asked me if I wanted Cam Schlittler to start a playoff game, I wouldn't be upset if he was starting a playoff game.
No, as of right now.
Who is that perchance?
He's the guy we saw on Monday, and he's a rookie, so he's a brand new player to the major leagues.
Oh.
Yeah, you got him, Fried, and Rodon. And I think Heel is coming around. So at some point when you get to the 7-game series, depending on how things line up, you're going to need that 4 starters. So at that part of it's looking good. Just got to get there. That's all.
Yeah. Any updates on the current game? Still up
5-0.
Daddy,
hey,
you read my
did you
mind.
see we went into the one of the plays went into the record books?
No, go ahead.
No, you didn't see. You didn't see the major league record from Volpe?
Oh, go ahead.
What was it? Like in the last 10 games, he's got even for the season, he's got the lowest batting average. He's at the bottom, and he went 1 for 31 until he got 2 hits in last night's game. I don't know what's left to be said about the kid.
Well, it says that his latest slump is one of the worst in Yankees history.
Yeah, he froze.
Yeah, he froze. You.
I'm right here.
You.
Froze?
Your picture
froze.
froze. There you go.
Yeah, now it's all blurry.
It's all good.
Okay.
Volpe is on a 1 for 37 run right now with 0 walks.
Huh?
No, that can't count last night. Last night he got 2 hits.
Oh.
3 for 30. So.
Well, this was as of yesterday.
Okay, yeah, before. Okay.
Jason Giambi has the worst 11-game stretch in Yankees history. He was 1 for 38 with a homer, an RBI, 6 walks, and 12 strikeouts over an 11-game stretch back in 2003.
And actually, our other little catcher, Wells, still is not doing well.
Do you boys have anything else you want to say about Monday's experience?
Food was good.
I knew that was coming.
Daddy got great seats.
We did have nice seats in the front row of section 419.
We got to go up 4 escalators.
Yes.
And down 4 escalators.
Spoken as a true 10-year-old. What fun did you have? I went up the escalator.
The Mr. Softy guy who put ice cream in the helmets was very generous. What'd you think of that, Colton?
I liked it.
Mine did not have a lot of ice cream, so Colton asked me, how come yours didn't have so much? I said, because I'm not a child or a cute girl.
No, you are not a cute girl.
No, when Colton went with me to the snack stand right behind the section, there were some girls getting ice cream, and these guys behind the counter were fawning all over these girls, and they like super tall Mr. Softy, swirl it up, and they gave Colton blue and white sprinkles.
Which I asked for.
Yes, they gave you the option.
Because I'm a sprinkle guy.
He's a sprinkle guy, yeah. But, yeah, there had to be like 8 inches of ice cream in this little helmet. And we've all seen the little Yankee helmets, right, Miles?
Yeah. Like, don't you know that Blue Claws helmet I have? That's Miles.
Same thing.
Yeah, Miles, you remember that. That's what it was like. Except a lot there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you guys want to contribute? Or else I'm going to let you guys go and me and Pop-Up will finish this episode.
Wait. I don't want to leave. This is fun.
Okay, we'll have fun. All right, Pop, where do you want to go next?
Where do I want to go next? No, they're doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, people are saying like, oh, you're playing the bad teams and that's who you're beating up on. Well, you're supposed to be doing what do they play after Chicago now? They play the Twins? No.
They go to Houston.
They play the Astros and then
they're home for Toronto, home for Detroit, on the road in Boston, home on the road in Milwaukee, Minnesota.
Froze.
So that's 12 games after they leave Chicago. 12 games against good teams.
Daddy, you froze on my screen. Never
I don't
mind.
need you to point that out. Stop.
Okay.
So out of those 12 games, they just need my mind. I mean, you want to do better than 500, but at least split this time. Don't get your butt kicked. But as we mentioned last week, like nobody is doing good against teams playing above 500 ball.
Yeah.
But they need to at least do 6-6 and maybe 8-4 would be nice.
No, they need to do better than that.
12-0 would be nice. I'm just saying, 6-6, you want to be at least split because there's your role that we've been listening to for the past 4 years. At least win your series and whatnot. And I'm saying, at least do that, but do a little bit better. Yeah, the better you do, fine. We'll all take it. I'm saying 8-4. Want me to say 9-3?
That I would be a lot happier if they were 9-3. They need to play. They need to win games.
Boy, what I almost just said to you.
I want them to win a lot of games.
Yeah, well, maybe, just maybe, Mr. Judge returns to form. They just might do it. Because it was strange today. I just read an article earlier this evening where it was still talking about how Judge is still like the leading candidate and the probable winner for the MVP. And in my mind, I don't think he is. Second half of the year? Not at all. He did most of this damage the first half of the year, up to the middle of June.
Yeah. Do you think I made the prediction that he should be getting back into the outfield sooner rather than later. Well, he's still not in the outfield.
They also talked about that. Should the Yankee fans now be concerned that, maybe he's not ready to go into the outfield? This hurts the team. If he's not out there, then Stanton can't go out there. But I don't know. He passed his comment when Boone was on the fan, and he mentioned that, he hadn't been seeing Judge throw and whatnot. And Judge said he hasn't seen me throw. He really doesn't know what state I'm in with my arm. Well, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So if supposedly he's thrown before the game, so the time is coming. Like, go get out there.
And when he gets back out there, they're going to whatever team they're playing, they're going to test his arm.
Yeah, they're going to run on him.
And he's a competitor for sure. So he's not going to. How is he going to know I'm throwing 50%? I'm like, he's gonna let loose if he's out there. You'd have to think.
Well, they can't put him out there unless he can throw at 100%.
And he's got to be pain free.
Yeah, because you don't want to have him going for Tommy John surgery. Then it's we'll see you in 2028.
Oh my God, I don't even want to imagine what that would be.
I'm almost I like to see, like, if the season ended right now, how many MVP votes would Bellinger and even Grisham?
I don't think Grisham's going to get MVP votes.
Nobody expected this from Grisham. This was his 28th home run.
Yeah,
nobody. As I said, he's playing. He's playing with house money. He's way above his head.
There's only one person on the planet Earth who I could say would have said this is what you would expect out of Grisham, and that's the sports pope, who was saying even last year how much the Yankees are going to love Grisham and all he brings to the table.
It's only for this year because there's that November podcast again, fans.
That's right.
He will not be a Yankee.
No.
I don't think lightning will strike. You can't gamble on.
Do you have any predictions on what the Yankees are going to do come September 1st and call-ups and what that might do to the roster?
Didn't they change it a couple of years ago where it used to be they brought up everybody and their brother? You had like 15 guys in the bullpen. You were changing pitches all over the place. Now they kind of limited it, right? You can only expand and have like 30 or 31 active guys for a game, something like the past few.
Let's see. It says MLB teams can call up 2 additional players on September 1st, increasing their active roster from 26 to 28 for the remainder of the season.
28, okay.
And teams are capped at a maximum of 14 pitchers on their 28-man roster.
So they can only call up 2.
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends on what the pitching looks like then. I mean, let's face it, you and me, we both want to see Spencer Jones get called up.
Yes, and play. I don't want him just hanging around for the month of September. He's got to get called up and he's got to play.
You got to put him in. And then it's either going to be a pitcher or a catcher. Although I read an article today, it came from MLB.com, and they were talking about how many Yankees are going to be, watch out, like not on the roster in September. And I was surprised. One of the names was Ahmed Rosario, and they kind of said Loizaga is done for the year, and the Yankees actually have an option on him for $5 million for next year, but they don't think the excess is just he didn't come through this year.
He didn't earn it this year. He did not perform well.
They said actually Leiter.
I'm not going to miss him. I've been happy with Mark Leiter Jr. since he arrived.
No, they said he's got all the good numbers, strikeouts and whatnot, but he gives up too many hits. Hits lead to runs. And who's that?
Again, gave the grand slam on Monday night.
I don't know if I got the right name. Pitcher. What's his name? Hendrick? Is that his name?
Maybe.
Yeah, but like I don't even know he's still on the team. But that was it. I was just surprised about Rosario. They just said, he's batting 600 for the Yankees and he plays a whole bunch of positions, but he doesn't play any of them well.
Yeah. You know who's been impressive? Caballero. Got to see him play shortstop on Monday while Volpe was benched for second game in a row. Plays a nice shortstop.
Good player. Well, he could play all over. Second, short, third, outfield.
He ran out onto the field. I'm like, who is number 72?
So
we shall see. All right. We are going to turn our attention to our voicemail.
Are you going to play the whole voicemail?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure he'll be excited about that.
All right. Here we go. New listener Kellen sent in the following message.
Hi, this is Kellen. I really think Judge should play the outfield and Stanton should DH again because I don't want Stanton getting hurt again. And I really think we should keep Bellinger because he's a big part of this team and he's been performing the entire year. And Derek Jeter's my favorite player, so I know that play by heart. And Shane Spencer was the right fielder. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you, Kellen. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
Big
ding.
prize coming your way. You sent the first voicemail in Chase for 28 history. We're going to send you some stickers. I just might knock on your door because I know where you live.
Now, I already told you what I found to be the most exciting thing in that call that he said. Derek Jeter.
Yeah, go ahead.
Derek Jeter, his most favorite player. Derek Jeter retired in 2014 when Kellen was 2 years old. Exactly how much did Kellen see him play?
Lots of wonderful highlights.
There we go, YouTube. I would have thought his favorite player would be like Aaron Judge.
There is somebody here on the panel who loves Aaron Judge.
I don't know. I think they're both sleeping.
Colton, you paying attention?
Muted us.
You muted both of us. So how are we supposed to talk?
Well, you were breathing into the microphone. Sorry, listener.
We thought it was a horror movie.
It's not a horror movie.
It came out of the swamp.
Miles is trying to drink a milkshake through his nose. But my boys, obviously, Colton was born in 2015, so he was born like he wasn't even alive when Derek Jeter was playing. I say Jeter, and what do they think of?
Monkey.
What?
Monkey.
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 Your dog.
Your dog, you numbnuts.
Wait, what? Oh, right, that one.
And then actually, hold on, we'll go back to Monument Park for a second. So I read the Mariano Rivera plaque, and I looked at his retired number, and I said, "Oh boy, do we miss you, Mariano." And Miles was asking me, "Mariano, you're always talking about this Mariano. Why is he such a big deal?"
He didn't say that out loud, did he?
He did.
Yes.
Why is he such a big deal, though?
Fans beating up a young child out in Monument Park.
Why is he such a bad? Why is he So important.
So
Let me, hold on.
A pop-up explain
Ready?
this
No,
one.
no. Colton,
Mm-hmm.
you've heard the name Babe Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think he's such a big deal?
Because he can hit home runs.
That's what he was known for. Big power hitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Well, there's Mariano Rivera. He was a relief pitcher. He was the greatest of all time. That's why he's a big deal.
he was the closer, so he's got the most saves. So he's the last pitcher you put in the game when you're winning, maybe by a run or 2 runs, and you need somebody to come in and save the game, slam the door in the other team's face, metaphorically speaking. And what makes him even greater is he threw 1 pitch,
A fastball?
a cut fastball. So it had a little bit of movement.
He actually threw 2. He could make it cut each way.
Yes, but one pitch going left or right.
The main one was the one cutting away from the right-handed batter. They couldn't do a thing with that.
Yes, a lot of broken bats. So he is the major league saves lead all time. He saved the most games.
Really?
Yes, over 600 saves.
Is there anything else important?
He also holds the distinction of being the only player elected to the Major League to the Baseball Hall of Fame unanimously.
What does that mean?
Everybody who could vote voted for him.
Nobody. Not even Babe Ruth got in. But every person who could vote voted for Mariano Ruth. So that's unanimous.
Actually, I saw there was a clip of Derek Jeter, speaking of Kellen's favorite player. Derek Jeter was asked, he was on some podcast, and they asked him about why he thought because one person didn't vote for him. So he was 1 vote short of being unanimously elected to the Hall of Fame. And he was asked about this. And I thought his response was fantastic in that he basically said, why should I have to answer why I think somebody didn't vote for me? The person who didn't vote for me should have to answer the question why they didn't vote for me. He goes, and I'm just happy to be a Hall of Famer. So it's not about, going back in time, but that's not a topic for me to talk about.
I'm in.
Always classy, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Miles, what do you got to say about this?
Might be time for that mute button.
Real quick, before we do the trivia question, Colton's going to help me do our sponsor ad today. Colton, who is the big sponsor of the Chase for 28 podcast?
SeatGeek.
What does the SeatGeek app allow people to do, Colton?
Buy tickets to games for stuff like football, baseball, soccer, basketball.
That's right. You can also buy Broadway tickets. Anything you need to buy a ticket for, you can use the SeatGeek app. And you should get the app by going to chasefor28.com/SeatGeek. Now, Colton, what promo code should they use when they go to checkout on their first order?
Chase for 28 without any spaces, and you get $20 off your first order.
That's right. Thank you to SeatGeek for powering the Chase for 28 podcast.
$20 is a lot of money off.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, yeah. $20 is very helpful.
In the grand scheme of cheap stuff, it's a lot of money off. In the grand scheme of expensive stuff, nothing really happens.
Didn't Miles try to use SeatGeek at the thrift store?
I can't hear you. Closer to the mic.
All right, let's see what trivia question the Podcast Padre has for us this week. And I did talk to AJ. There's another podcast we do, and he said he's going to send me. Still hasn't sent me. So, hey,
it's only
buddy.
been a week. What do you write him out and put him on a turtle?
I don't know. I was looking for smoke signals the other day. So I'm still waiting for AJ to send me some additional trivia questions from his collection of Yankee trivia. So what do you have for us this week, Padre?
Back to home runs.
Back to home.
I'm going to give you the year. In 2011, a year before Kellen was born.
The few years before I was born.
The Yankees hit 3 grand slams in 1 game.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Who were they?
Who hit the grand slams? All right.
3 of them.
In person.
Okay.
And that was recent. That
2011.
like the anniversary of that.
Yes, it was
came
recent.
up.
Yep.
Miles,
it
it wouldn't be the same person. I don't think. Pop-up is the same person 3 times, and we just have to guess one person.
Tune in next week and find out.
Really?
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Okay.
Pop-up, is there any updates on the score?
5-0. 5-1.
Oh, real quick. With tonight's game, let's see. Hold on. A couple things. This from Alex. Oh boy, this is I guess he was watching the game on Sunday Night Baseball.
Right.
So Alex said, "Oh boy, these announcers love exit velocity almost as much as you and your dad hate it."
What is that?
Was that last week's thing when I mentioned that? There was something in an article where a National League scout, he was at one of the Yankee minor league complexes, and he said the problem he sees is all they're telling the pitchers is throw as hard as you can, and all they're telling the batters swing as hard as you can. That's what the Yankees are teaching everybody in their minor league system.
Well, that's not going to get the job done.
So there's our problem.
What are they teaching them in the Baltimore system? What are they teaching them in the Diamondback system? What are they teaching them?
Put the bat on the ball. Put it in play.
Also from Alex, this is Saturday at 4:00 in the afternoon. He listened to last week's episode sometime before that. Quote, "Once again, your podcast intro ages like milk as the Yankees are sitting here down 12-1, playing themselves out of a wild card spot."
There you go.
Let's see. His wife hates the in-game interviews with the players on the field. I said I think I like those.
What?
Well, that's what you think.
On the Sunday night game?
Yeah.
Oh.
When they'll mic up a player who's actively playing in the game.
Somebody up.
I like that.
I've never seen
his
them
wife
do
also
that where
loves
they're
Jazz
talking to
Chisholm.
them.
What do you mean?
I've never seen them like when they're talking to the player where the ball actually gets hit to that guy. You might see the guy like take
it does
off and
happen
run
from time
over.
to time.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Sometimes they do.
I want to see a line drive hit at the guy's head. Well, before the game, I like
this.
Oh my
also
God!
From Alex. Also from Alex, watching the game on Monday, his wife said, "Washington must not be very good." Ryan Rucco on the broadcast promptly says, "The Nationals have the third worst record in Major League Baseball."
Really?
Yes.
They're that bad?
Yes. Let's
Teams
see.
you gotta beat.
Oh, and on tonight's game, he said, mention on the podcast how stupid these red jerseys are that the White Sox are wearing. I
They
believe
look
they
like
are
softball.
Chicago Bull themed jerseys.
Wait, red jerseys for White Sox? Shouldn't they be white?
Will you turn his mic off? They have black pants
Really?
with a red stripe going down the leg. The jersey is red with black pinstripes. The sleeve is black, 2 red stripes on the end, and the lettering in the numbers is red, is white. They look like softball uniforms.
I believe they do look like softball uniforms, but those jerseys are themed to look like the Chicago Bulls jerseys, which, for those that don't know, Jerry Reinsdorf owns the Bulls and the White Sox.
Wait.
Oh, no, Krause. Reinsdorf used to be their GM.
They had the Colton's thing on their left sleeve. Do have a White Sox.
We'll pull up a picture when we're done recording, guys. I'll show you, Colton. All right. So did we actually answer the trivia question?
I gave the trivia.
Oh, it was the Grand Slams.
Go back and listen.
Yeah, go back and listen to it. All right.
Where'd Miles go?
He had to get a tissue.
Oh.
All right. Colton, any final thoughts on the Yankees, the game?
No. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm all out of juice.
Okay. Miles is coming back in. Miles, any final thoughts on the Yankees?
He can't hear you.
Well, it's a good game. They played well.
Yada, yada, yada. I could have said all that stuff.
By the very good ice.
I could have...
Good.
And
I could
Padre,
have said that.
final thoughts for this week.
Very unforgettable.
Really? It is? Wow. I'm unforgettable.
All right. Yankee fans, you can be a part of the Chase for 28 podcast. You can send us an email. The email is feedback@chasefor28.com. You can be like Kellen, and you can send us a voicemail. Go to chasefor28.com/voicemail, and you can send us your thoughts. You can send us your trivia question answers. If you want to ask a trivia question, leave a message with you asking the question, and we will mix it into the episode. You can also do that via email. You can send us a message on X. We are at chasefor28pod, and we're also on Instagram at chasefor28pod. Give us a follow. Also, subscribe to us on YouTube, chasefor28.com/YouTube. We put up the reels and occasionally some other things too. Thanks for listening.
Daddy, I need screen time.
Show's over. We're good.
Can
Say
you...
goodbye, everybody. Let's go,
Bye.
Yankees.
Wait, Daddy, give me screen time so I can get out.
Say goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Ciao.
Auf Wiedersehen.